under the topic of lipid metabolism, I will be taking up oxidation of fatty acids. In this aspect, I will be discussing in three separate aspects. The first one is activation of fatty acids. The second one is transport into mitochondria. And the final one is beta oxidation of fatty acids in mitochondria. In the first session, I am taking up the activation of fatty acids. Objectives of this session are: at the end of the session, the learner shall be able to define what is beta oxidation, give various stages of the beta oxidation, and describe activation of fatty acids. The first aspect which comes to our mind is what is beta oxidation. Okay, let us take up one particular fatty acid. Okay, any fatty acid. That is to show what is beta oxidation. This is a fatty acid. This is a fatty acid. In this fatty acid, this is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon. Okay, this one is gamma carbon. And let us say this particular aspect, so limited to this one, this is omega carbon. Okay, if the oxidation is taking place, so at this carbon, that is we call it alpha oxidation. If it is taking place at this carbon, that is we call it beta oxidation. Then if it is taking place at this carbon, we call it omega oxidation. Major oxidation is beta oxidation. This is beta carbon, where beta carbon is oxidized. Okay. Then, so once this beta carbon is oxidized, what we get? So we get a 2-carbon product. 2-carbon product. If it is even chain fatty acids, it is acetyl coenzyme A. Okay. Then the second aspect is stages. What are different stages? The different stages of the beta oxidation of fatty acids is 3 stages are there. The first one is activation of fatty acids in cytosol. Okay, then once it is activated, transport into mitochondria. Transport into mitochondria. Then the third one is beta oxidation. The third one is beta oxidation proper. That is also in mitochondria. That is takes place in mitochondrial matrix. Now the first one we will take up. What is it? Fatty acid oxidation. How fatty acids activate. Without activation, fatty acids cannot participate in beta oxidation. There are some enzymes are there. What are those enzymes? These enzymes are acyl CoA synthetases. Acyl CoA synthetases. Synthetases means where ATP is used. They are also called thiokinases. Thiokinases. The different thiokinases are there for long chain fatty acids. Okay, then medium chain fatty acids, and short chain fatty acids, maybe up to 6 carbons, maybe up to 8 to 14 carbons, medium chain, and 16 and above, up to 24, that is long chain fatty acids. Okay, then the other requirements. What are the other requirements? Apart from this one, there is a requirement of ATP and coenzyme A, and also Mg2 plus. Okay, so these are also other requirements for the activation of fatty acid. In the activation of fatty acid, let us see how it happens. So this is a fatty acid. Okay, this is a fatty acid. Okay, it is not activated. Okay, a simple fatty acid, it is not activated. Now the activation is taking place in the presence of thiokinase, particular thiokinase, where ATP is required. ATP is converted into pyrophosphate. The pyrophosphate later split into phosphate. So pyrophosphatase. Pyrophosphatase. What happens here? So there is a formation of acyl adenylate. There is a formation of acyl adenylate, AMP. Okay, acyl adenylate. Acyl adenylate. Okay, this acyl adenylate in the presence of coenzyme A and AMP comes out, leads to formation of acyl CoA, fatty acyl CoA. That is the how the fatty acid is activated, where two high energy bonds are required. The ATP is converted into AMP. AMP is attached to the fatty acid, leads to acyl adenylate, and pyrophosphate split, where two high energy phosphate bonds are broken. Okay, so this is the how the sequentially fatty acid activation is taking place. In this session, we have discussed about oxidation of fatty acids, the aspect of activation of fatty acids. Let us summarize. What is beta oxidation? Here we have the fatty acid. There is alpha carbon, beta carbon, like omega carbon. Okay, if the oxidation is at alpha carbon, there is alpha oxidation. If it is at the beta carbon, there is beta oxidation. If it is at omega carbon, there is omega oxidation. Beta oxidation is the main one. The result of the beta oxidation is release of two carbon molecule. Mostly it is acetyl coenzyme A. Stages. The three stages are there as far as beta oxidation is concerned. Activation of fatty acids in cytosol, transport into mitochondria, and beta oxidation proper. Okay. The first one we have taken up is activation of fatty acids. Enzymes required fatty acid synthetase enzyme or thiokinase. The thiokinases are different for the long chain, medium chain, and short chain fatty acids. Other requirements are ATP, coenzyme A, magnesium ions. Okay. We have started with the fatty acid. Okay, it is not activated. In the presence of thiokinase, ATP, pyrophosphate is released. By the action of pyrophosphatase, phosphates are released. That means two high energy bonds are utilized. Leads to formation of acyl adenylate. Okay, in the presence of coenzyme A, AMP is released and leading to the formation of activated fatty acid, that is fatty acyl coenzyme A. This is about the activation of fatty acids. In the next session, we'll discuss about how this activated fatty acid enters the mitochondria.